A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, U.S. President Donald Trump has reportedly issued a stark ultimatum to Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro during a recent phone call, urging him to flee the country. This conversation comes amid escalating tensions between the two leaders, raising fears of potential military conflict as the U.S. continues to bolster its military presence in the Caribbean. According to sources familiar with the exchange, Trump proposed safe passage for Maduro and his family if he agreed to resign immediately. The implications of such a demand are profound, as it suggests a significant shift in U.S. policy towards Venezuela, which has been under scrutiny for its human rights violations and alleged ties to drug trafficking. In a statement to the press, Trump confirmed the phone call but remained vague about its content, saying, "I wouldn't say it went well or badly. It was a phone call." However, the context of the conversation is alarming, especially given the U.S. military buildup in the region, which includes approximately 15,000 troops and numerous warships. This military operation, dubbed Operation Southern Spear, is ostensibly aimed at combating drug trafficking, but has been interpreted by many as a prelude to potential military action against the Maduro regime. Maduro has dismissed the U.S. actions as an attempt at regime change, asserting that the military presence is a direct threat to Venezuela's sovereignty. He has vowed to resist what he calls the aggressions of imperialism, emphasizing the need for dialogue even as he prepares to stand firm against external threats. At a recent rally, Maduro invoked the legacy of independence leader Simón Bolívar, pledging to defend Venezuela against foreign interference. The U.S. has accused Venezuela of being a significant player in the drug trade, claiming that it is responsible for flooding the U.S. with narcotics. Trump has repeatedly blamed Venezuela for the opioid crisis in America, asserting that the country is a major source of fentanyl-laced cocaine. However, Maduro refutes these allegations, pointing to Colombia as the primary producer of cocaine that enters the U.S. market. As tensions mount, the U.S. has warned airlines and pilots to avoid Venezuelan airspace, further escalating the situation. Trump's comments about closing the airspace have been met with fierce criticism from Caracas, which labeled them as a colonialist threat. The potential for military action is becoming increasingly real, with Trump hinting at possible land operations against drug trafficking networks in Venezuela. You probably noticed that people aren't wanting to be delivering drugs by sea, and will be starting to stop them by land also, Trump stated, indicating a shift in operational strategy. Experts warned that any military intervention could have dire consequences for the region, potentially leading to a humanitarian crisis. The situation is complicated by the fact that Maduro is widely regarded as a dictator and is not recognized as the legitimate leader by the U.S. The Trump administration has even placed a $50 million bounty on Maduro's head, accusing him of being one of the world's largest drug traffickers. As the U.S. continues to position itself militarily in the Caribbean, many are left wondering about the true motives behind this aggressive posturing. Is it solely about drug trafficking, or do Venezuela's vast oil reserves play a significant role in the U.S. strategy? As discussions of military action grow louder, the potential for conflict looms large, leaving many in Venezuela and beyond anxious about the future. In the midst of these tensions, Maduro has attempted to maintain a facade of diplomacy, calling for dialogue and peace while simultaneously preparing for resistance. The dichotomy of his stance reflects the complex nature of Venezuelan politics, where the threat of foreign intervention hangs heavily in the air. As both leaders navigate this precarious situation, the world watches closely, aware that the outcome could have far-reaching implications for the region and beyond. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.